Delta 1019, ready to taxi information, Delta.
Delta 1019, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Right, runway 9 via Kilo, right mic, cross runway 4 left, Delta 1019.
Oh,
Frontier flight, what's my call sign? 1432, ready for taxi with Delta.
Frontier flight 1432, runway 9, taxi via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Sorry, can we get that one more time? 1432.
Frontier flight 1432, runway 9, taxi via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right turn mic, cross runway 4 left.
Taxi runway 9 via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right on Mike, cross runway 4. Frontier flight 1432.
Boston ground, good evening, Air Canada 751, Bravo 1 with Delta, ready for push and start.
Air Canada 751, Boston ground, good afternoon, push to the ramp, your discretion, call for taxi, spot 7.
Call for taxi, spot 7, Air Canada 751.
All right, hello and welcome to the channel. It has been a minute once again, unfortunately. Delta 1019, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
Right, monitor Tower 288, Delta 1019.
All right, so we are almost fully staffed, just don't have clearance below us. That's not a problem today, though, as we're not super busy. If you guys notice, we have a new departure and arrival board listed. Just recently found that out, so hope you guys enjoy that. Something a little different.
Boston ground, Air Canada 201, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 201, squawk mode Charlie.
Squawking mode Charlie, Air Canada 201.
Yeah, still don't see him. Air Canada 201, thank you. Runway 9, taxi via Charlie, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Charlie, right mic, and cross 4 left, Air Canada 201.
Yeah, so it's been an eventful...
Frontier flight 1432, we're going to have to hold here for just a second. We're having issues with our throttle controls.
Frontier flight 1432, Rogers, call me back.
Roger, 1432.
Yeah, so it's been a crazy couple of weeks, y'all. A lot of things in the personal life, unfortunately. All right, let's calm down. LaGuardia. I don't know about that route.
Austin ground, mic check.
Aircraft calling 5x5, welcome.
Roger, thanks. Good afternoon, Delta 1121 Heavy. Sorry I'm a little unfamiliar with the airport. I'm not exactly sure of my location, but I do have information Delta and ready for push and start.
Aircraft was Delta 1121 Heavy.
Affirmative.
Delta 1121 Heavy, Boston ground, good afternoon. Push approved, call for taxi.
Push approved, we'll call for taxi. Thanks.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do about this route? I think it looks okay. Air Canada 201, monitor Boston Tower 128.8. Enjoy the ride.
Over to 128.8, Air Canada 201, have a good one.
All right, why am I back? Change that. Definitely not doing that.
Frontier Flight 1432, we got those issues worked out, ready for taxi with Delta.
Frontier Flight 1432, roger, runway 9, taxi via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right mic, cross 4 left.
Runway 9 by Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right mic, cross 4 left for Frontier Flight
So
1432.
he wants to go to Marconi. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, that'll fly. That will work. All right, maintain 5,000. Let's add them to the list. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we got some guys moving around now. Kind of unfortunate, I totally forgot to take my dog out before I started the stream. Oopsie. Yeah, I've been on for a while, actually, but the traffic volume was not optimal for streaming.
Boston ground, JetBlue 331, Charlie 92, West push on the Alpha.
JetBlue 331, Boston ground, good afternoon. Push on Alpha's approved. Information Delta's current.
I think I've got the push on the Alpha, JetBlue 331.
The Air Canada go. Spot 8, maybe? Interesting. Okay.
Boston ground, Delta 1121 Heavy, with Delta, ready for taxi, runway 9er.
Delta 1121 Heavy, runway 9, taxi via Lima, Bravo, hold short echo.
Okay, Bravo, Lima, and we'll hold short on Echo, 1121 Heavy.
Boston ground, Air Canada 751, ready for taxi.
Air Canada 751, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Kilo right mic, cross runway 4 left for runway 9, Air Canada 751.
Frontier Flight 1432, monitor Boston Tower 128.8. Good afternoon.
128.8 for Frontier Flight 14-2, continue.
Oh, we're getting people out pretty smooth. So my plan is, you see this Delta's on the same departure as the Air Canada. They're on the Highland. So my plan is to get JetBlue out in front of the Delta. That way you get a little sit split. That is the plan anyway.
Boston ground, Delta 1121 Heavy. I'm not seeing taxiway Lima on my chart.
Air Canada 751, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
So hey, have a good one, XS 7151.
Delta 1121 Heavy. It should be the first taxiway off to your left side once you come out of the curve there.
Boston ground, JetBlue 331, ready to taxi with Delta.
JetBlue 331, runway 9 taxi via Alpha, Charlie, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Runway 9 by Alpha, Charlie, right Mike, 4 left. JetBlue 331.
Yeah, sorry, I don't see Lima at all on my chart, so that's kind of messing me up here.
Delta 1121 Heavy, it's not a problem. Start your move and I'll tell you when to turn.
Okay, yep, thank you.
Interesting.
Oh, I see it now. Roger.
All right. Got a lot of people down in the Alpha gates. I wonder if that's... nope. JetBlue 331, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
28.8, JetBlue 3312.
Let's see, how many people do we? Good. Juliet Lima. Okay, so yeah, we still need quite a few people to spawn in to get quite a few deltas here. Love to see it.
Ground good. Even Delta 321. Information Delta get Alpha 1 flight ready to push and start.
Delta 321 Boston ground, good afternoon. Push your discretion, call for taxi spot 7.
Call the taxi spot 7 321.
Delta 1121, continue Bravo, Kilo, right turn Mike, cross runway 4 left at Kilo.
Roger, continue Bravo, Kilo, right turn on Mike, and cross runway 4 left at Kilo, roger.
That was interesting. Delta 1121, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
Port Tower 128.8, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if anyone picked up. Nope, no one's picked up yet. Looks like Tower's going to get off here in about 15 minutes.
Boston ground, American 487, radio check.
American 487, Boston ground 5x5.
Lovely, American 487, Boston ground, good evening. We're at gate Bravo 6, request push and start with Delta.
American 487, Boston ground, thanks for Delta. Push into the ramps, your discretion. Call for taxi spot 7.
We'll call you for taxi when we're at spot 7, American 487.
Boston ground, good evening. Clipper 400 at Charlie 8 with information Delta, ready for pushback.
Clipper 400, Boston ground. Thanks for Delta. Push to the hours, your discretion. Call for taxi.
We'll call for taxi, Clipper 400.
Ground Bus 321, slot 7, information data right taxi.
Delta 321, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Resume, taxi the Kilo right Mike cross over 04 left, Delta 321.
Delta 321, have a new departure frequency, advise ready to copy.
321, go ahead.
Delta 321 is going to be with Boston departure 133.0.
New departure frequency 1330, Boston departure Delta 321.
Got someone up in Syracuse now. No traffic. Man, it was looking like it's going to be a little bit more busy with all the pre-files that kept coming in. That is unfortunate. Yeah, it sucks too because my work schedule, unfortunately, I'll be missing Cross the Pond. I believe it's the week after next. I was really looking forward to doing some streaming, if nothing else, doing some observing. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully I'll try to get some content for you guys.
Boston ground, good afternoon. Shamrock 136, stand Charlie 30, information Delta ready, push runway 09er.
Shamrock 136 Heavy, Boston ground, good afternoon. Push on to Alpha's approved call for taxi.
I'll give you a call for taxi, push on Alpha approver, Shamrock 136 Heavy.
Boston ground, Clipper 400, ready for taxi.
Clipper 400, Squawk Motzi. Clipper 400, thank you. Runway 9, taxi via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right turn Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Taxi via Alpha 1, Delta Charlie. Sorry, can I have a read back, sorry?
Clipper 400, it's not a problem. Runway 9, taxi via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right turn on Mike, cross runway 4 left at Charlie. Delta 321, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
Alright, runway 9 via Alpha 1, Bravo, Charlie, right Mike, cross 4 left at Charlie, Clipper 400. Hello, Delta 10, 1840 PDC with Delta. Fully ready to stand number, stand Alpha 16.
Delta 1840 Boston, ground hello, push to the ramp is your discretion. Call for taxi, spot 6.
Okay, call for taxi, spot 6, 1840.
Boston Ground, Shamrock 136 Heavy, ready taxi Alpha.
Shamrock 136 Heavy, runway 9 taxi via Charlie, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Alright, I'm via Charlie, right on Mike, cross runway 4 left, Shamrock 136 Heavy.
Clipper 400, monitor Boston Tower 128.8, enjoy the ride.
Monitor Tower 128.8, thank you.
Shamrock 136, looks like you missed Charlie, not a problem. Continue on Bravo, Echo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Oh, shoot, that's my apologies, sir. You said Bravo, Echo, and then a right on Mike.
Affirm.
Roger, sorry about that, sir.
All good. And that's why we pay attention, folks. Shamrock 136 Heavy, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
We'll monitor tower, have a good night.
Oops, that wasn't supposed to go there. There we go, that looks better. LGAV. There we go. Looks like it just didn't have all of it. He went to Canny instead of the actual departure, so just in case, we'll give him a whole new amend that, send it. Oh shoot, that was on the Logan 4. I'm gonna have to make sure he knows that. Pull it back up so you guys can see what I missed. So before I amended his flight plan, there was no departure, so it automatically assumed it's going to be a Logan 4, which is a vector departure.
Taxi, please.
Aircraft call, say again.
Delta 1844, taxi, please.
Delta 1840. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stop that American. You'll have to taxi behind him.
American 47, there's still space. He can go in front of us. That's fine.
Thank you. Delta 1840, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Kilo, the right Mike, for... I'm brain went blank there. Can you repeat the instruction? Apologies, 1840.
Delta 1840 is not a problem. Runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Yeah, Kilo, right Mike, crossing runway 4 left for Delta 1840. Apologies for that.
No worries. American 847, I assume you're going to be ready as well.
Yeah, let me grab my charts. Alright, yeah, we're ready for taxi if you wanna give that to us.
American 487 behind the Delta A320, runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Kilo, right Mike, cross 4 left, American 47.
Alright, so as I was saying, the system assumed...
Boston ground, good day, Delta 2895, Alpha 17 with Delta ready to push.
Delta 2895, Boston ground, good afternoon. Push into the ramps, your discretion. Call for taxi, spot 7.
Push for discretion, and there's spot 6 available.
Delta 2895, you can expect spot 6.
Spot 6, thanks very much, Delta 2895.
Anyway, as I was saying, the system assumed it was going to be on a vector departure because there was no SID in the route. And I should have clicked this and then hit the Celtic 7 before I sent it off. So now it's going to show this route, but then show it's on the Logan 4 departure, maintain 5,000. So I'm going to have to tell him to climb via the SID. That's on me. So I put the V to, and actually I'm going to offset it as well, so I don't forget. There we go. Perfect. I should have showed you guys what I was talking about. On the next one, I will. If I don't forget. Delta 1840, monitor Boston Tower 128.8. Enjoy the ride.
288, you have a very good rest of your evening.
Boston ground, American 1748, is at gate Alpha 20, request pushback with information Delta.
American 487, monitor Boston Tower 128.8. So long.
Monitor Tower 128.8, see ya.
American 1748, Boston ground. Push to the ramps, your discretion. Call for taxi, spot 7.
We'll call for taxi at spot 7, American 1748, thank you.
Not sure why he started taxiing so slow.
Ground Delta 2895, spot 680.
Delta 2895, runway 9er, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Taxi runway 9er, Kilo, right on my cross 4 left, Delta 2895.
See what the departure 34.7, so I'll have to give them. Delta 2895, I have a new departure frequency advised, ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
Delta 2895, be with Boston, departure 133.0.
Bus departure 330, correction, 330, Delta 2895.
And American. Yeah, I'll definitely get a new departure frequency. Wow, I issued that a while ago. I gave him the Unicom frequency. Oh, where did it go? There it is. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, 22.8. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I gave that over an hour and a half ago. That's crazy. All right, so you see here at the bottom, it put him on the Highland 7 because that's what they filed for. So if I would have went here, it just hit the Celtic. Then it would show, climb via the Celtic 7. So that's where I screwed up.
Boston Ground, good evening. It's Air Canada 751. Information Delta. We're at gate Bravo 1 looking for IFR clearance to Montreal.
Air Canada 1821 Boston Ground. Hello, I do believe I just hit JPDC.
Okay, no, I'll look for that. It's Air Canada 751 calling.
Delta 29, correction 2895, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
Good night, thanks very much for getting on 2895.
Air Canada 751, my apologies. If you could refile, I don't have it.
All right, well, I'll resend. Sorry about that. Air Canada 751.
Did notice 21. I need to pay better attention. There we go. Boston Information Echo. Central aircraft, Boston information, echoes now current. The altimeter 2990. Like just the winds have changed a little bit. Who's this? Oh, that's the American. If you guys are curious what the weather is showing, actually, I'll make it easier. I'll just pull this one down. So this is our current weather. It's better than it was. Earlier we were about a quarter mile. And we were overcasted at 200 feet. Now it looks like we're broken and overcast. So, gotta love that. Yeah, so I put in that I'll close about 6:30. So about 20 more minutes. And I'll head on out of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out. I feel like I say it every stream, but I'm really waiting for the schedule to. Well, it's not so much my schedule that's the problem. It's more so when I'm able to control. No one is online and just sitting here, controlling 3 planes an hour or something. It's just ridiculous. So I definitely want to put out better content for you guys, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to.
Boston ground, American 1748 is at spot 7, ready for taxi.
American 1748, Squawk Motsi. American 1748, thank you. Runway 9, taxi via Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Kilo, right Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Who's this that's spawned in?
Delta 24 Kilo with BDC on board and information echo, requesting push and start.
Delta 24 Kilo, heavy Boston ground, have a slight route amendment, advise ready, copy.
Red to copy, Delta 24 Kilo.
Delta 24 Kilo, clear to destination via the Celtic 7 departure as filed. Climb via the SID. The rest remains unchanged.
Departure Celtic, Assault 7, departure for Delta 24 Kilo.
Delta 24 Kilo, verify squawking at 3441.
33414, Delta 24 Kilo.
Delta 24 Kilo, it's going to be 3441.
Apologies, 3441, Delta 24 Kilo.
What is up with everybody? Their equipment suffix being off today. Delta 24 Kilo heavy, thank you. Push on echoes approved, call for taxi.
Push on echo and advise on ready for taxi, Delta 24 Kilo. Is that startup position East Bravo 7 or Bravo 8?
Delta 24 Kilo, you can choose any one of those.
Perfect, Delta 10 for Kilo.
American 1748, monitor Boston Tower 128.8, so long.
128.8. See ya. Thank you.
Boston Ground, Air Canada 751, thanks for the PTC. We're ready for the push and information echo.
Aircraft call sounding good.
Yeah, Air Canada 751, thank you for the PTC. Ready for the push at gate Bravo 1.
Air Canada 751, roger. Push to the ramp is your discretion. Call for taxi spot 7.
Yeah, push our discretion on the ramp and give you a call for taxi from spot 7. Thanks, Air Canada 751.
Boston local ground. Hey, in case you haven't seen it, it'll be closed top of the hour.
Delta 24 Kilo, ready for taxi.
Delta 24 Kilo, runway 9 taxi via Echo, Echo 1, Kilo, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Could you repeat for 24 Kilo? Sorry about that.
Delta 24 Kilos, not a problem. Runway 9 taxi via Echo, Echo 1, Kilo, right turn mic, cross runway 4 left.
Echo, Echo 1 Kilo, Mike and cross runway 1 for left, Delta 24 Kilo for 09.
Foster Ground Air Canada 751, spot 7 for taxi.
Delta 24 Kilo Heavy, hold your position there.
Holding 24 Kilo.
Air Canada 751, runway 9 taxi via Kilo, right mic, cross runway 4 left.
Taxi via Kilo, right on mic, and cross 4 left, Air Canada 751.
Delta 24 Kilo Heavy, give way to the Air Canada on Kilo, then continue taxi.
Give way to the Canada 1 Kilo and then continue taxi 24 Kilo.
Air Canada 751, monitor Boston Tower 128.8, so long.
Monitor Boston Tower 128.8, thanks ATC, have a good night, Air Canada 751.
Delta 24 Kilo, monitor Boston Tower 128.8.
128.8, 25 kilo.
Left, runway 4 right.
Lars 228 Boston Tower, good evening. Wind 08010, runway 4 right, clear to land. Traffic will hold position on the crossing runway.
Clear to land, runway 4 right, and the traffic water to 28, thank you.
Delta 24 kilo with you on mic.
That's 24 Kilo Boston Tower, runway 9er, line up and wait. Traffic will be landing on the crossing runway.
Line up runway 09, traffic on the crossing runway 24 kilo.
Air Canada 751, contact Boston departure 133.0, good night.
Right departure is 1330, thanks, have a good day, good night, take care, Air Canada 751.
Let me send a couple of these out. Boston local ground. Looking to close, please. All right. It's still information echo. It's now dropped. I have no movement on the ground. Strips and TDOs are up to date. Any questions? Your control jail. All right. That is all for me, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hopefully I'll see you guys here in a couple weeks.